Another week, another boring dev stream. We saw improvements with random world generation. You can now start a new game right from the random world generation screen. Lathan generated a 10k world in about 2 minutes, which is kind of nice. There are now options to see the preview of the world in different quality levels, if your PC is too slow to see the high quality ones. We're going to be seeing more wilderness POIs further away from towns, and particularly in mountains with paths leading straight to them through the mountains. The POI pop-up is going to be much smaller than what we see here. We didn't actually see this in the dev stream, but Lathan said he made it smaller in a newer dev build. Then we got like 40 minutes of updated Gore Effects, which ranged from janky to pretty decent. There will be different Gore Effects depending on the kind of weapon you use, either blade or blunt, with guns being classed as blunt. These new effects are going to be applied to several zombies, but not all of them yet. During this we also saw an updated machete model. It's not a massive improvement, but you can see it is slightly different from Alpha 20. Probably the most interesting thing from this whole dev stream was the forge model. Now if you put the upgrades into it, you'll see them appear on the model, so if you have a crucible, you'll see a crucible on the actual block. It'll also have a glowing effect when it's crafting things. The workbench will also have this, with a light turning on while crafting. They also confirmed that the workbench will have tools in the future, just like the campfire and the forge, and they will be visually shown on the workbench as you put them on. The campfire is also going to be getting this treatment, but we didn't see the new campfire model in this stream. No word on chemistry stations or cement mixers yet though. We saw some graphical stuff which was pretty interesting, but it mostly included improved reflections. We also saw that performance was still in fact pretty bad, and they were using a pretty good PC here. Even accounting for lost frames from streaming this, it's still some pretty miserable frame rates. Vehicles will also now show visual damage when they fall below 25%. You'll see smoke coming out of them, or in the case of the bicycle, it'll spark, and when they break they'll be set on fire, except the bicycle, which will start smoking. When I asked why the bicycle would smoke in chat, I was basically told to shut up and stop thinking so hard because it's a video game, which could basically be the tagline for this game at this point. Apparently swimming is improved, but it does look exactly the same visually. I'm sure this will feel different when you're doing it, but showing us it on a stream really didn't do it any justice. But swimming at all, sprinting or otherwise, will now cost you stamina, which is a pretty interesting change. Another somewhat interesting change here is that zombies will now eat the bodies of animals, and they'll actually do damage to them, meaning you'll need to protect your kills, or zombies will steal little bits of it, or even take the whole thing, and that is it. The other hour of this dev stream was then blowing up Tashong Tower with some dev grenades that you will never use, and some Twitch integration stuff you'll never care about. Like and subscribe for more mildly annoyed Alpha 21 content. Thank you to my channel members and patrons for making these videos possible, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.